Hey, 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 everybody! How you doing? This is your Sundays at 6 at 9:30 p.m. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in at the late hour. It feels good to see you guys. I guess see you. By see you, I mean see you in the comments. Um, Hope everybody's having a good Sunday and enjoying the ridiculously warm weather. It was nice and humid here today. Definitely a day to hydrate. So, in lieu of hydration, cheers. I'm going to start things off with this is definitely a childhood song, I would say, for me. Yeah, a little bit of Nirvana, Never Hurt Nobody. What else should I be? All apologies. What else should I say? Everyone is gay. I don't have to fight. We don't be right. How should I be? All apologies. In the sun, I feel as one. In the sun, married, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish I was like you, easily amused, finding this to solve. Everything's my fault. I'll take all the blame. I could save from shame. I sunburst for burn, choking on the ashes of a enemy. In the sun, I feel as one. In the sun, married, 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 buried, yeah, 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 yeah. All alone is all we are. 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 Shibby. So how's everybody feeling tonight? You guys doing good? Having a good Sunday? Oh, B's in here. Mike's in here. Yeah, just enjoying the Sunday. Shibby to the shibby sham. So I want to play one of our originals. This is off the Echoes album. The song's called Don't Wanna Fight. I'm so tired of all of your games. Why can't we just believe in the same things? Every time you look that way, feel like I'll never be the same. Been here before. I should have walked away today. I could have thrown it all away. I could have done it all alone, but I don't wanna fight on my own. You always seem to know what to say to make me feel like I wanna stay. We've been here before. I should have walked away today. I could have thrown it all away. I could have done it all alone. Maybe you're wrong, maybe you're right. Maybe there's a point to all of our fights, but I don't care when I look at your eyes. I could have walked away today. I should have walked away. I could have walked away today. I could have thrown it all away. I could have done it all alone, but I don't wanna fight on my own. Don't wanna fight on my own. So for this next tune, I have to say that I completely blanked out as I was writing the set list. A band that I always played these songs with, these cover tunes, we always just called this next tune The Wall, just so we didn't have to write out another brick in the wall. And it was funny, as I was going to like remember the lyrics and stuff, make sure I wasn't messing anything up, I kept typing in The Wall and nothing was coming up. So finally, I looked under another brick in the wall, and lo and behold, and then like 2 minutes later, Mike texted me. He was like, "Hey man, so for the set list tonight, the wall, or is it another brick in the wall?" So it is another brick in the wall. With no further ado. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom, no. Teacher, leave their kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave their kids alone. Oh no, it's just another brick in the wall. Now you're just another brick in the wall. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone, yeah. Hey, teacher, leave their kids alone. Oh no, we're just another brick in the wall. No, you're just another brick in the wall. No, it's just another brick in the wall, yeah. Hey. Oh, shit. Thank you very much. Those are tuning in. This is your Sundays at 6. We are Tense Machine. And if it's your first time tuning in, we take requests. So let us know if you've got some favorite songs that you want to hear. Some songs from the album, some of the singles we've dropped. Just let us know. Anyways, I'm going to keep things rolling so that we can very quickly get the boys in here. But this next tune, as I say very many times before, it's one of my favorite tunes. I'm a huge Pearl Jam fan. I don't pull a lot of these tunes out mainly because if I feel like I can't do it better, or at least as good, I don't even want to try. And Eddie Vedder is, pardon me, one of those singers that it's hard to do it even as good. But that being said, I really want to try. So the song's called Daughter. One of my favorites of Pearl Jam's tunes. It doesn't get done enough, but I do hear it on the radio quite a bit, so. Shibby. The song's called Daughter. Alone, listless, breakfast table in an otherwise empty room. Young girl, violence, center of all attention. Mother reads aloud, child tries to understand it, tries to make her proud. The shades go down his inner, painted room. Can't deny there's something wrong. Don't call me daughter, not fair to the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fair to the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me. She holds her down, holds her in. She rise above it. Don't call me daughter, not fair to the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, the big to be the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, I'm big to be the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, I'm big to be the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me. Shades go down, shades go down, shades go down. Hey, don't call me daughter, not fit to the picture kill will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to be the picture kill will remind me. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. So I hope everybody's doing good. I haven't looked at the chat too much, but I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. It has been a fantastic Sunday for us. Baby's teething a little bit, so that's definitely always fun. But today was her first cookie. She ate her first little arrowroot cookie. I have to say that I think I'm gonna make Jen promise to hide them so that I can't get to them because all I've been thinking about all day is vaping a little bit and just binging out on arrowroot cookies. And then I'll just go and get more in the morning. But I don't want to do that. So hopefully Jen can hear me right now and she just goes and hides those arrowroot cookies because I do love them. Dip them in some chocolate. Oh, shibby. Yeah. That's when you start gaining weight. All right, so I'm going to finish things off with one of my favorite songs from our album. This song's called Freak Like Me. Open up your mouth, bite the hand that feeds you. Let me hear the words. I'll be the one to please you. It's too late to turn back now. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. Never met a freak like me. A freak like me. Open up your eyes. I'll be the one who sees you. Find a line to cross. I'll be the one who meets you. It's too late to turn back now. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. Never met a freak like me. Freak like me. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. Never met a freak like me. A freak like me. A freak like me. Bippity, boppity, boo. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your Sundays at 6 at 9:30 p.m. And I'm going to welcome the boys in. Brandon, you here? Mikey, you here?
Yo.
Bibbity. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
I'm all right.
Keeping well.
I was just congratulating Dawn on her choice of cookie. She chose the shortbread cookie. Excellent choice. I like that choice. Yeah, we have a whole
cookie is tasty.
We have a whole separate world going in the comments here, Dane.
There's
I like
yes,
that.
There's a whole subculture.
Cookie chat going on in there.
It reminds me of the episode of The Office when Ryan takes over and he tries to start like the online paper thing, and he starts like a chat room in the paper sales thing, and he's sitting there. He's like, "Yeah, we just made buying paper fun." Yeah. So
What else? Is
we just
winning?
made listening to music fun.
What else is going on in the cookie chat right now? What else? Dane, what's your number one cookie? Oh, you already said arrowroot.
Number one cookie?
Yeah,
Oh, we know Dane's.
Wait.
Yeah, I thought it was arrowroot.
Well, okay, hold on.
I'm
That
trying to think if they're on tour.
I didn't know. I didn't know we were gonna get on like a number one favorite cookie.
Time, Mr. Hartzell's got his feet up, elbow
What?
deep in a box of cookies.
Well,
Trying to think if
yeah,
there was
like guys, don't. Can we talk about cookies at the end of the stream? No, I'm really. No, okay. So favorite cookie, chocolate chip, hands down.
just whatever chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Well, no, the decadent President's Choice.
Decadent. Wow.
But I don't think they don't have PC in the States.
I don't think they probably have something that's equivalent of it, but that's a good respectable cookie.
It really is.
Fairly
Because I
priced.
just that goes back to like when I was a kid, PC wasn't cool. PC was like RC Cola. It was like off brand.
I wouldn't put RC Cola up next to Coca-Cola or Pepsi or any of those. But like PC those cookies, they figured that one out.
They really did. But they
Whoever
figured
engineered
that way long ago.
They got their cookie thing going on. And yes, Americans, this may be confusing. We like President's Choice, but we have a prime minister.
That's so. I never thought about that. How is it that a Canadian company?
How'd that
'Cause
get
it's-
by CRTC?
Although I
huh?
don't know
Canadian
that-
content, huh? Yeah.
I don't know that President's Choice is a Canadian company because it's Galen. It's
think
Galen
it is.
Weston.
We're going real deep on this right
I'm
now.
fact checking.
This is
Get
way
in
deep.
there. Get in there. Fact check.
I gotta know.
Dane, I like your bluesy version of Another Brick in the Wall.
The Wall, aka another
Thank
brick in the
you.
wall.
Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. It's part two.
Part 2. I mainly did that. Oh, wait. Laura was saying it was Dave. Dave? Oh, it was Dave. But wait,
It was Dave.
This is going way deep right now.
okay? I'm remembering.
Oh, he was the president of President's
Okay.
Choice.
And he had glasses.
Is he above the CEO?
He was like a chubby
Okay, I
dude
remember
with
that.
glasses. I
Remember
think.
that.
Double president.
I think he was he was the President's Choice.
Or double president.
Yeah, those cookies are definitely fire.
Everyone, welcome the Uber president. The president of President's Choice.
Yeah, it'd be kind of crazy if they somehow came up with a way to make a prime minister of President's Choice. Dave's picks. Okay, I remember Dave's picks.
that.
Yeah.
Thing about those cookies, I'm one of those that like to dunk the cookies into the milk. Those President's
Cookie
Choice,
dunker. Huh?
those decadent cookies are like sponges.
Yeah, they're really good. They
are.
soak it up quick and get
they can
soft.
hold a lot of liquid.
One and they if there was
When I drive, Mike just starts handing me those cookies.
Just handing
No,
food.
actually, it wasn't those cookies. It was those cookies from Walmart that are just the trash ones that are in the giant plastic container.
Oh, those small
They're
ones.
just like,
So good.
there's just nothing real about them.
It's
you
so
know?
good.
I always just called those Cookie Crisp. And thank you, Laura. You definitely did help because I do remember that. But yeah, the ones in the big bag that it's just like just a big bag of cookies. Is that the ones you're talking about, B?
No, it
think
was like
so.
there's like a little tub of them.
Yeah, there's a definitely. I'm definitely thinking of
Because
the
now
tub.
I'm thinking like, what if you try to eat it like cereal, or if you want to argue this like soup?
Like soup. Yeah.
Like soup.
You could just pour milk in that giant
Right, I
container.
know,
and just
that's-
shake it.
I would
It's
do
like
it.
shake and bake kind of, but
I'm in.
milk and
I
cook.
feel like
I'd do
I
that.
feel like those cookies, if you were doing it like cereal, they would just sop up too much. It would become baby food really quickly.
I would enjoy that experience as long as it happened.
I
I'm
just
ser-
I
I'm
like the
seriously-
ones that are
serious.
those little tiny ones that come in a bag, and it's like a big like what,
Bag.
the brown paper bag of cookies,
Oh,
and
like the
those made awesome cereal.
trying to think. So there's the 2-bite brownie bag. Is it similar to that?
It's very similar to that.
Because that,
but just
you probably
big,
make cereal out of those
much
too.
bigger.
Or soup.
Oh wow, 2-bite brown. That would just become like a meatloaf of cookie or brownie. It'd be like a brownie loaf.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Still in.
I don't hate the thought of that.
Might be questionable at the border though.
Yeah, especially if you're eating it when you're going across the border. Like,
Yeah.
is this guy okay?
Or like
I still remember the time with all those cookies. Like
that's what I was thinking of.
We just tried to not like, because sometimes we gotta consume as much as we can, but then like you gotta dump some of the.
well, and at the end of the day, we just
the
didn't want
goods.
to throw them out.
No.
We were
Scan-
hoping that
So
we'd
we
make it,
tried.
and we made it across. They
We
let us
did.
keep them.
But they scanned our cookies.
A lot of
They
looks.
scanned our cookies.
A lot of looks.
They're gonna test
Well, and
them.
you wonder if, like, when the dog goes to sniff those cookies, if, like, the dog is kind of angry that he's got to sniff cookies, but he doesn't get to eat any cookies. Like, I wonder how many people get falsely imprisoned because the dog's just pissed off.
In my darkest days at a crossing, we were doing the old go in for the carne, et cetera, and they put a dog through our van, and someone had just gotten a thing of Timbits, like a 20-pack, and that German Shepherd just like hoovered them all.
Are you
The guy-
serious?
The guy came out. He's like, "We thought you boys were gonna be in trouble, but it looks like," I forget what his name was,
Eat your
like
donuts.
whatever the dog's name was. He's like, "Yeah, he was into something," and then he looked down and they were little donut balls or something. And yeah, we're sorry. He had them all. He had them all gobbled up before I could even like see what he was doing. He's like, "We thought you had something in there, but
Oh,
the dog was
that's
all
too
interested,
good.
but it was just like go in. And we saw the thing was just like torn open and just like licked clean.
they're all like bite size. So like
Yeah.
it'd be like Pac-Man. Like every bite would be an accomplishment.
Oh,
It'd be like trying to
man.
eat donuts.
That's awesome. Well, and
Lesson
that
learned.
reminds me the
Yeah.
scene in
Yeah, no kidding.
Road Trip when Stifler goes to like steal one of the buses from the blind school, and he feeds the dog a piece of licorice,
And she knows.
and right away she's like, "Please don't feed my dog licorice. He's a seeing eye dog. He's not supposed to be fed that kind of food." That's all it made me think of, is like, you might have set that dog back in training. He probably had to go get quarantined after he ate all those Timbits. They're like, "Oh, he's not going to know what drugs are now.
Calibration is off.
His calibration's off. He's eating too many poppy seed donuts."
Just ran away. Just ran over to Sarnia. To Tim Hortons.
And you can't get you can get Tim Hortons when you cross into New York. There's like Tim Hortons right at the border, but they're not the same. U.S. as soon as you cross the border, Timbits officially become Munchkins. It's different.
There's
Not the
one.
same.
There's one in Buffalo, and I remember going there and being
Well, and
like,
there's
this
one in,
is not-
I think there's some in Detroit. There's some in
it's not the same.
Ohio.
I mean, you
it's
drive
all
to,
wrong.
just go from Toronto to Florida, and pretty much all along the way till you get into the Carolinas, there's Tim Hortons on the highway. They know what they're doing.
It's kind of funny though. Like they've got Tim Hortons that doesn't necessarily stack up to our Tim Hortons, but like our fast food doesn't come close. I tried to explain this to somebody the other day because I was talking about like a fast food like Steak and Shake burger versus like even the best fast food burger, which I think in Canada right now would be, or at least in our part of Canada would be, I'd say Wendy's. Honestly, that would be what I would say our best fast food burger is.
It's like a whole range of fast food feelings. You have burger rage, burger sadness.
One, I don't know if it's that Facebook is just listening
Burger
to
satisfaction.
me so much, but like everything on my Facebook feed is like burger guys. So there's one guy that I do follow quite frequently, and he just goes and checks out different burgers across the country. One I had never heard of it's a steamed cheeseburger.
Steamed cheeseburger.
They only make it in Connecticut. That's the only place that really does it. Yeah, and it's literally as it sounds. It's like it goes into like it's a little steamer and comes out like a little steamed burger. And the cheese is steamed as well.
Pre-cooked? And then they
No.
steam it?
The whole
Sounds like a lot of steam.
Like they literally take it's like a little It's like a little thing that slides into a drawer.
Okay.
And so it's like a little, like kind of square compartment that they fill with the burger meat and then slide it into the drawer. And then they fill a
blast it?
compartment with oh man, I can't remember the exact cheese, but it's like a block of cheese, and they slide both of them into the steamer and then take them off separately. And the cheese is like this, it's like all puffy and stuff. I've never seen anything like it.
That's new. I didn't think you could like. I think for fast food you could steam ground beef hamburger.
It doesn't take to. The other
Quickly
thing
enough.
that I learned is deep frying burger patties.
Deep fried burger patty.
That
That
is
is new.
shoot. I can't remember where that's from. It was all on this one episode. They were talking about burgers from different places. So that could be a segment of Tense Machine's next tour blog is burgers from different places. Let's check out some residential.
Burger bingo card.
Yeah.
It'll be like a cooking, like travel eating food show, but except it's all just disgusting.
That'd be a really cool one to
Finding
do a
some
blog of like a video thing of every venue that we play, whatever our dinner is that night.
Yeah.
But we
Best
try and
times,
like
worst
really
food.
colonize it in a proper way. And then if we get nothing, then we have to make something outside, like take some sticks and burn some sticks together and like just fry some hot dogs
You
over
get
some
our-
open coal.
Tour schedule back. It's like show 5 days off. Show 4 days off. Show 5 days off. We're just here for the burgers.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
terrible.
Jeremy
burgers.
Isbell. Yeah, you got it right. That's exactly
What?
yeah. So
everything is-
you fill it all up and then they deep fry it.
Everything's just in there.
Everything's in there. Now the ones
in.
that I saw, they took the burger meat, put it on a skillet and like smashed. So it was like a smash burger. And then brought it up, put it into the deep fryer. After it was fried, it takes like literally half a minute. Bring it out, and then they put the cheese on it, and then they put it back into the like fryer with the cheese, and like just
journey.
kind of let it like
This is a journey. This is
sit
adventure.
there for a second, bring it back out, and so the cheese is like super melty. Yeah, I've never seen it, but they also don't serve it with ketchup or mustard or anything. They put a little bit of onion, a little bit of tomato, and serve it just like that. It's almost like the grease is the condiment.
There's no pickle. That's BS.
Oh yeah, there was pickle, but
But there better be.
Okay.
there better be pickle.
Brendan's opinion has changed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There better be pickle.
Anyways, enough of the burger talk because I'm super like I'm wanting to kill myself right now for hunger. I want to
burger.
drown myself in burger.
So we're talking about
grease.
milkshakes.
I might even just go make some sausages after I'm
What
done.
about fries? I mean, I'm a big fan of Wendy's because of the baked potato. I don't want no fries. Give me a baked potato.
I saw somebody in their car eating Wendy's fries and a Frosty.
Okay, that's delicious though.
And exactly, it's super delicious, but like that kind of like I haven't had fast food in forever.
Yep.
And I was looking at it and I was like, oh man, like that's the right thing to do. Phase 3 might be a thing.
We've definitely been trying to not do the fast food thing as much, so we've been cooking a lot more. But I do feel like
It's so expensive here.
in our cooking endeavors, we we definitely still try and do exactly what fast food does for us.
Do something similar.
Yeah, we're just chasing the dragon. So, Mike, you had a bit of a road trip today.
Yeah, I did. Went to go visit. Actually, beginning of it, went to go and do some strawberry picking today.
Yeah,
Nice.
Lovely wife and I went strawberry picking. So, it's tempting to eat the strawberries when you're out there, and then the other part of my brain was like, the bugs aren't eating everything, so maybe we really should wash this before we eat it because it's probably
Solid
pesticide.
plan.
Yeah, but it's like it smelled so good, and it's one of those things where like you're picking, and then like your hands smell like strawberries, and it was pretty awesome.
And then you break out in like a strawberry fight.
Oh man.
I was mindful of like not my main Adidas are white, so like I got out of the car, took about 3 steps, and I brought other shoes to wear out into the fields. But the couple we were with, they got 2 little ones, and like watching little kids with strawberries, where like if you touch them, they pretty much start to explode.
Yeah.
Because they're so
And their
then,
hands.
and then there's their hands, and then their parents' hands, and then the sides of their parents' shorts,
And then
and it's just
everything
like,
else after that.
Yeah, it's just everything. And then I was kind of minding like who out here is wearing a white right now? Who is brave enough to be wearing like a white shirt or something? Because it was a thing. So it was pretty fun. It was a nice day for it.
That would be really hilarious
Yeah,
to see like someone that's just a total noob to strawberry picking show up in like somewhat not fancy clothes, but clothes that you can tell they do not want to get covered in strawberries.
No, you just accept that basically as soon as you get there.
Yeah.
So it was pretty nice. And then stop by parents after. It's their 46th anniversary next weekend.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably won't see them next weekend, but we're in town, so we stopped by and stood on the porch.
You bring them some
Skyped
strawberries?
Skyped them, and then my mom's like, "You're outside." Like, yeah.
Oh, so it was a surprise?
I kind of have like a rotation where like I'll just Skype them when we're like outside or something. And another good one is the open up. It's the cops. So you just show up and just bang on the door really, really, as hard as you can. I wish I had a picture of my dad's face a couple times. He's opened the door like, what? That Hank Hill, like, what in the... So that was pretty good. So we hung out and chatted.
What are you doing here, boy?
That's awesome.
That
You're
was pretty
screwing around.
So yeah, no, it was good.
Cindy says her parents are celebrating their 50th,
50th
next week as
week.
well.
Oh,
I think
good.
it's an anniversary time. My parents are celebrating their anniversary on the 1st. So
Mine's
it's
coming up
it's
soon.
it's
Yep.
anniversary time.
Yep. Everyone gets married in the summer.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like I guess they had really good ideas back in the day.
Get married in the summer.
Well, and the weird thing is like if you think about it, picking around July 1st is kind of a scary thing to do as far as a wedding, like wedding plans, because so many people go away on holidays.
Work
So
both
I wonder
ways.
if that's like our parents back in the frugal days. That was their way of kind of being like, maybe half the people we invite will say that they're not
they
coming, and
won't
we only
show
have
up.
to pay for like
Won't
half
show
the
up, but
dishes.
still send a gift.
Yeah, if it's
Exactly.
$100 a plate and half of them don't show up.
I don't think that was their
I'm
their
sure.
goal.
I'm sure there actually is like study and some math around it. Because like even just like when babies are born, sometimes usually there's significant dates and things that happen around things where you're like, okay, that's probably this happened, and then
You could
so
just
I imagine
elope
there's
too. You could just
Well,
leave.
where are you
could
gonna
just
go
not tell
now?
anyone
Where
and
are you gonna
leave.
go now?
Yeah, exactly. Where are you gonna run to?
City Hall, Is it Vegas.
that's even scarier.
We eloped to City Hall.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I think it's safer to just hire a aficionado off the internet and do it in the middle of a forest. COVID can't find you in the marshes of Kentucky. I don't know why I picked Kentucky, but
But yeah. Anyways, it was a good day. It's a good day for driving.
that's very cool.
I was gonna say because you're asked about if getting it to my parents. No, because they'd already gone and already got like 4 baskets and already done all the jams and everything like that. So they're pretty good.
They're jamming.
Stocked up.
Yeah, they're pretty good right now.
Well, I didn't go strawberry picking today. I furthered my Led Zeppelin obsession today. And just,
Nice.
That's good too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good
that's
too.
good. That's good. I'm just, because you can't really post it on the internet. All my videos, I just keep getting tagged. And it's like,
Really?
I wonder if I played some of it, will they get it just from the bass line? Can you guys hear it? Is it loud?
Just say other words over top of it, so they'll think it's a different song.
The other thing though is I don't think they'd go just from the bass line.
It can pick up melodies though. So that's why if you just say different words over top of it, it might think it's a different song.
So it'd be like love in an elevator. Sugar fly honey bunch.
Still going.
I like it. Are you plugged through the actual like system with your bass, or is it just off your mic?
No, it's going through.
Okay, I was gonna say it sounds damn good for a mic. I tell you what.
Jeremy's got it. Just pull Vanilla Ice and just change one note.
Man,
2 different songs. Paying royalties on that. Different song.
it's very true, and honestly, there's lots of times in the day that I want to stop, levitate, and listen. That's all I know.
I was just thinking because like Dane, you're here playing guitar all the time. Brendan, you're usually playing bass. Like I don't think there's any documentation of me playing drums since last March.
You know, it's funny because
No, that's
like
not
we
true. It's
could
Cajon. So
we could
that,
actually say that like you quit playing drums like a year and a bit ago. But no, it'd be hilarious if we did one night where we all had our instruments, but we all played versions of one song, but by ourselves.
So
It'd be really entertaining for the three of us. It would probably be not so entertaining for everybody else.
No, especially my part. You listen to just the bass line. It's
I don't know. There's a couple. If we did Let It Go, that one I could listen to just the bass line on that one for sure. Oh yes. Well, and Jeremy, I
jams
definitely
along.
want to post some of those videos you sent. I'm ridiculous and haven't done so, but Jeremy sent me some awesome videos of him playing along with the Sundays at 6, and yeah, I definitely want to share some clips of that. So I'll do that soon and stop being a silly Silas.
I mean, I still play bass, but I haven't really played bass standing up. And when I tried the other day, I got really tired really fast. So
Really?
I have to practice like standing up again and playing because it's been a long time. So
Man, I never thought of that.
that's a skill in itself. Yeah, stand up and play next time. You'd be like, whoa, half a song in, you're winded.
I've had to do it sometimes with
slippery
like
slope.
when I was tracking stuff because to work with the pedal board and play, I couldn't do it sitting down, so I had to do it standing up. But I know what you mean because like to stand in front of a mic and play electric guitar right now, it would feel like literally I haven't done it in over.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
That's what I call quasi.
So next time you see me on stage, I'm like,
I could probably still sit and play drums. I don't think I can
I
stand.
want a
up
chair.
there,
I want a chair now.
Mike's like, I don't know what you guys have been doing, but I've been practicing playing drums standing up this entire
Yeah, that
whole year
upright
and a half. So
cocktail kit.
I guess you guys have just been slacking.
Yeah. Guys, let me down.
Although that's not true. I played acoustic with a strap a couple weeks ago, and it was kind of funny because about halfway through a song, I realized that I was leaning up against the wall and like still kind of sitting. I was like, yeah, I don't know what this strap is here
Stevie
for, other
Wonder
than the
song.
fact that I'm trying to show off my dad's leather work.
Dude, 8 minutes superstition.
Well, I went for Ain't No Sunshine.
Ah.
I threw in Superstition as an encore, believe it
You
or
know,
not.
I
Oh,
wish
yeah.
we had some videos of us, Dane, doing when it was you, me, Reed, and Justin. We were doing like cover night. And boy, oh boy, we would do some jams on Superstition.
We definitely had. That was like
Yeah,
a 10-minute song for us.
I was gonna say, all right, we need to kill like 10 minutes. Let's let's play Superstition.
It was so funny. I love the fact that like we showed up to do like a small bar stage with 2 full 412 stacks.
Nice.
Oh, dude, we were geared
And
up.
your 410 bass cab.
Full.
It
full.
was like we barely could move on stage because
An
it was
electric-
just all amp.
An electric drum, Strico playing electric kit.
All electric band.
Yeah, it was something else.
Oh man.
like
I honestly, I wish we did have some video of that. I still remember the one night that we played, I can't remember which beer market it was, but the one friend of mine showed up and like got into some kind of an altercation with the bouncer. And
It was the one on the Esplanade.
halfway through,
Yeah.
they're coming up being like, so we need to kick her out. And I was like, okay. They're like, but she says she's with you. And I was like, she's not with us. Like, she's here to see us. But
I know her.
but
Kick her ass out.
It was, now that being said, I would have put my money on her in a second over that bouncer. I feel like she would have done some kind of Sonya Blade stuff and like just throat chopped him. We still got paid though.
Yep, that's the main thing. That's the main thing.
You
That
expect your rowdy like dude friends to show up and make trouble at your bar sometimes when you're playing. It's very rare that you expect like the tiny female friends to show up and create complete havoc.
Yeah, I just wish I had some moments in those jams because they were just like, we're just going.
There was
wasn't
some
even
good. There was some.
I
good
wasn't even
time.
playing walking bass lines anymore. I was playing running bass lines.
Oh yeah, like instead of doom doom doom, you were like.
We're just all soloing at once. But the great thing is that the bar loved it. They were like,
Oh
great.
yeah, no, they were
Sounds
full on
good,
into it.
boys.
They're like, wow, we never hear cover bands come and do this.
Except that
like,
one time
yeah,
we
there's
tried
a
to play
reason.
we tried to play a Justin Bieber song, and there were people giving me the finger in front of the crowd. And we won them by the end of the night. They're like, yeah, we hated you guys at
What
first.
was
You
wrong
started-
with the Bieber tune?
I don't know what song it was. I don't know what it was. Something we were doing.
Gosh.
We're just up there, just rocking her though, just digging it.
Just throwing
And these
down a
people,
Bieber
these
tune?
people were in the crowd, just like literally up right near us, just giving us the finger.
Did
and
they not want?
and I was just acting like it was great. I'm like, yeah.
Did they not want to hear Bieber, or did they
I
not
think it
feel
was
like
the
they were
actual-
doing it justice?
I think it was just the
'Cause
Bieber
some-
song.
Bieber, like, what's the word I'm looking
Oh
for?
my gosh.
Purists, some Bieber purists, maybe think, you know what?
They were
need-
believers that didn't
yeah,
believe us.
They need the proper chord structure.
They weren't
proper
believe.
song structure.
They didn't believe it.
They didn't believe it. Well, we had a firm grasp on the fact that like we didn't play any songs that had more than 4 chords in them.
No.
Why?
Yeah. Why would we do such a thing?
No, it's not a prog band. It's a cover band.
Well, and
Unless
there
you're
was
covering prog
times where
songs, I guess.
I remember Reed and I both kind of looking back at times and being like, "All right, just play A minor F C G."
It's a song.
And it's just I swear beer can came out at one point. But no, I wish oh wait. Man, honestly, that one song that Glorious Sons have I can't remember the title of it.
Oh, I know what gig. Yeah, Bayless. I know what gig he's talking about. So we showed up and we played. It was a band that Bayless and I were in called Streetlight Social, which was like a
Okay.
folk band. I was playing upright bass. There's like some banjo going on. Anyways, we opened for Glorious Sons in Oshawa.
Oh yeah, that would have been different.
at that venue that people get like shot in. Anyways,
Wait, which one?
What, Atria
the
or Dungeon?
Corral?
no, it was
I
called like.
I
what
like
was
I
it called?
like how it's like Oshawa, and we're all the one that people get shot in. We're naming off like a bunch of venues.
all the venues. No, it was
I
like
just know that
Oshawa Music
Atria-
Club or something.
Atria, and there's the Dungeon. It's the only two I know.
But it
So
was
funny.
like you know we all have those moments as musicians when you're on stage and you're like a little embarrassed, maybe you like don't perform as well or people just don't like it or something like that. But that night at the Oshawa Music Hall was definitely people just weren't into it. So we did our first song and I'm playing like upright bass to like boom 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 folk stuff, and these girls were like right in the front row and we played our first song and it just ended on like a snap, like a done, and it was just silent. And this girl was like in the middle of her like loud song telling her friend, she's like, this freaking sucks. And it just went silent like as she said that, and they're just like standing. I'm just like staring down at them. I'm like, oh great. That was like right after the first song. I'm like, this is gonna be a great gig. I don't think I told any of the other band guys. I was like, I'm just not gonna say anything about that.
Just gonna hope no one else noticed.
I don't think they heard. I'm not gonna say
that's
anything.
funny. I played one with actually I think it was my first gig with Age of Days, Mike, and we got up on stage and I went out in front to the audience and there was like 3 guys in the front that looked up, or no, it wasn't my first gig. It was maybe the second or third. Anyways, they looked up and they were like, "You're not Brent. Where's Brent?" And I just kind of looked down at them.
It's a good question. Where is
I was
Brent?
like, "No, I'm not Brent. My name's Dane. How you
I think
doing?" And this
you
is in
should've-
front of like 10,000 people. And they're like, "Yeah." And I kept saying everything. So I gave them the finger and then they loved me. They were like, "Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah."
It's evil. It's
what
evil,
gig was-
Brent.
What gig was that? Where was that?
It wasn't the one, the Mudfest. It
Motel
was,
Creek.
gosh.
Were we just 4-piece?
It would have been the first one that we did as just a
That's
4-piece.
4-piece?
So actually it might have actually been
One of
because
those
we did the
4-piece?
Tail Creek 2 years in a row, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
So it would have been the second year that we did it. Yeah. But I have to say, hecklers are my favorite thing in an audience because if you can laugh it off, then they actually make your show hilarious. Like
If it goes
can
the
get
right
out of
way,
hand for
yeah.
sure.
If it doesn't, it can be a thing.
but
So
yeah, like you definitely don't want to have those moments of like freaking out because the audience is going crazy at you. So it's like the best part is when this sucks.
I had a heckler, or it wasn't a really. I don't know what the hell was going on. Anyway, someone was trying to like mess with my gear. This was in the early My Darkest Days. I don't know where we were, but some drunk person thought it was funny. They kept trying to like get around the monitor to like unplug my pedals
that's fine.
for some reason, and they kind of like at one point like jumped up on something on the front of the stage, but they were kind of leaned over the monitor. And I mean, I was like super young, so I didn't really think of the consequences, but I just kind of went up with my foot and just like tipped him backwards. But he was so drunk that he just like
Problem
tipped
solved.
right back and just like pancaked on the floor of the venue. It was mixed. It was a mixed reaction from the crowd. Some people were like, "Yeah, that guy was fucking with your stuff," and then some people were like,
"Yeah, okay."
"That wasn't okay." And I was like playing. People were like yelling at me. I'm like, I don't know what you want.
Don't
I don't
get
know, I
on
feel
the
like that-
stage unless you're invited on the stage.
No,
I
and
thought I was-
that's the one thing.
I was
Sorry.
justified. They were messing with my stuff, so I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? It'd be different if I like hit him with the bass. I thought about it.
I've
Instead, I just
seen
kind of gave a light nudge.
there's that like famous heckler thing. If you look it up on YouTube, guy breaks guitar over heckler, but like it's like a country player and he's playing up by himself and someone's shouting something at him. He's dealing with it. And then the guy says something and he's like, "Well, why don't you come up here?" or something like that. And the guy goes to come up on stage and he takes his guitar and just bashes him. Like dummies him with his guitar. And then everyone in the crowd turns on him. He's like, "No, that wasn't nice." I think it was Fred Durst one time kicked somebody into the mosh pit and people and he's like, "Man, you come on stage, you take your life in your hands to a certain extent. Like
It's true.
you're coming onto a stage that you're not welcome." And I'm not saying that I, because there was one in Toronto that was really bad. I can't remember if he kicked someone in the head or he hit them in the head or something, but there was a band playing at the Mod Club, and someone got up on stage and I think it was the lead singer just dummied them, and so yeah, like I don't think that that's condonable, but it's like when you go up on stage, you do
Don't
kind of
go
take
on
things
stage.
into your own hands, being like, okay, like anything could happen because now you're part of the show, and if the show is the kind of show that normally people are jumping up on stage for, you're probably not going to go off the stage in a good way.
Well, no, not to take it into a dark place though, but there's been moments in history where people have got up on stage and bad things have happened to the bands.
Yeah.
So like you can't even risk it anymore. So when
That's
if
true.
if security's not on it, or as soon as you see someone getting on stage, security should be on them within not even within seconds, just instant, or it should just not happen in the first place. unless someone invites them up. So,
No, and that is a good point
moral of the
because, like you
story,
said,
unless
there's been
they
some.
invite you up, it's probably going to be a bad time for somebody. So
Yeah, because there have been some bad scenarios that happen with
yep,
people coming on stage.
yep,
Anywho, boys, I think we are coming to that point.
getting zucked.
We're gonna get zucked. But thank you guys all for tuning in. This is your Sundays at 6, and we very much appreciate you guys bearing with us. Oh,
One thing also, don't go on anyone's tour bus either. Don't go
Yeah.
on the bus.
that is a
Especially if
very-
they're Chris Jericho.
You could have a
You're
bad
gonna
time.
You're gonna have a bad time. Take you out back and punch the crap out of you.
Gosh, that was such a good story.
That was a weird night.
But
Weird night.
but yes, that is a very true
sorry,
thing.
Sorry, Dane. Sorry.
No, that it's true. Like a band's tour bus, like that's their home. So you're literally
walking
you're
into
going
someone's
into someone's home, and sometimes the
Jericho's
things that you
home?
see when you go into someone's home are not things you want to see.
No.
And I guarantee you, you don't want to see a tour bus. It's gross. It's stinky underwear and
Ruin it
socks
for
and
you.
old food,
Just a bunch of bags.
bunch of piss
President's
jugs.
Choice decadent chocolate chip
Hey,
cookies.
it's the way of the road.
It's the way of
That's how
road,
she
bubs.
goes.
All
That's
right.
how she goes.
Anywho, thank you guys very much for tuning in, and again, thank you guys for tuning in late. We will see you guys on Wednesday, and I hope you guys have a great few days. Enjoy the summer, enjoy the sun, and hopefully it's not raining too bad where you are. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. If you're watching on Twitter, remember to do Twittery things. And if you're watching on Facebook, remember to follow and share because we are the Share Bears, and that's what we do here in Share Bear Town. So heart, stars, power. Have a good night.
Nailed it.
Bam. Always coming in with those heavy-handed beautifuls. Oh yeah.
Play us out.